Hi everyone, a huge welcome to the show. Something a little different today. We're going to be looking at the most recent drones that are available. It's early to mid 23, and these are, in my opinion, the three choices that we have out there. There's the DJI Mini 2 SE, which is a recent drone that's come out, the DJI Mini 3 and the DJI Mini 3 Pro. These are, in my opinion, if you're a traveler and a content creator, these are the best drones there. But they have things about them that I can't really make a decision without physically looking at them and seeing what we think. So we're going to do an unboxing. This video is going to be for the DJI Mini 2 SE, and we'll do a separate video for the other two drones. Each of these drones come with a fly more option, which basically to me means you get an extra battery and maybe some propeller blades. I've had the Mavic Pro in the past. I can't think of one time when I've needed a second battery, and so we decided, you know, they're all trying to entice you to get the Fly More package. You'll get those extra little bits, extra few $100 out of your pocket. I don't think it's worth it. If we want an extra battery, we'll get it when and if that arises. But for the time being, I'm just going for the standard packs. If you've had drones before, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're new to droning, you know, go for it, go for the Fly More. Maybe in 6 months to a year time, you'll say, why did I bother spending the extra on that? Anyway, let's get and take a look at the DJI Mini 2 SE. I'll pop these two to the side and we're going to unbox this one and have a physical look. And then, as always, you've then got to work out how the box opens. They're so well put together, these boxes, you can never quite work out which side it's going to open. Does it slide out? I'm going to have to put my glasses on, Michelle. I can't even see. How are they supposed to? Every edge is... Why don't boxes just have a top and a bottom and it opens as normal? These have got sort of 3 edges on here, 2 edges on there. I don't know whether I'm meant to tear the box open or... Okay, there's a little tag here. It actually says open on the tag. Isn't it exciting? I don't know how people get away with all these unboxing videos. Okay, so it's a little pop-up flap. And sat there on the top is the DJI Mini 2 SE. Look how tiny that is. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Now it clearly says on the front of all of these boxes 249 grams, under 249, and that's an important reason. If you're traveling around the world, they have to be sub 249 grams in order to be legal to fly in most countries nowadays. So yeah, all of these drones are under 249 grams. If you've had any of the Mavic series in the past, then you're going to be looking at this and thinking, wow, I can almost sort of pop that in my top pocket. Not quite. No, it does actually go in the old top pocket, but it won't come out. Stuck in my top pocket. Like a packet of cigarettes, you could pop it up here on your shoulder, pop down the beach. Nobody would know. If you wanted to see flying and everything else today, you're not going to see it. I do want to see what else is in the box, so, aha, of course. I'm thinking, what else can be in the box? Of course, the controller is going to be in the box. The controller is actually bigger by quite some size than the drone and heavier. So if you travel like we do, this is the thing. You kind of want to know, what have we got to take with us on a plane, on a flight? And the controller is much bigger than the old controllers. Is there anything else in there? This is probably just some cables and books, and I think... Okay, you probably want to know. So there's some extra propellers. No, there isn't. Hang on. Oh, the cables. Yeah, there are some spare propellers in there. So what do you get for the Fly More? Just some extra batteries, as far as I can tell. Cables to connect various different phones. So whether it's Apple or Android, that will connect your phone to this new controller. And this... I'm not going to do lots of camera angles either for this video. If you want that, get across and check out somebody who's a bit more professional at doing these unboxing than I am. What a beautiful little thing this is. And I can see already, just down the bottom here, they've got the little handles. So they're beautifully tucked away. Okay, so there you go. You're ready. Thumbs on all ready to go. At this point, I do want to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm looking at. So it's a very different and heavier controller. I mean, quite weighty. You know, considering the Mavic ones were quite tiny, really. But I do like the fact that the little control, the little thumbtacks here go into the body. There's a USB-C charger in the bottom, and let's get my phone out and have a look. I think you pull this thing. Okay, you pull this up, pop your phone in there. Yeah, that's nice. So that's nice and cruisy. We've got our phone sat in the top, which makes this a huge unit. I mean, it's massive, but I'm sure once the app's on there and working, and this tiny little fella here, which is a fraction of the size of the control unit now. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This, I don't think we've got much option really. We've got to have a controller, and these other two drones which we're going to be looking at in the next video have similar controllers, except for the Pro, which has an upgraded controller. We'll talk about that in the next episode. So power on, blah blah blah. I'm not doing a review of the drone and how it works. I just want to see the thing in the flesh. This I love. It's absolutely tiny. I think the Mavic 2 SE only has simple downwards obstacle avoidance. I don't think, though I could be wrong, that it has forward avoidance. So we can check that. It might say so on the box. Doesn't say a lot. Quick shot panoramas, those little shots where you can touch the screen and do a circle around you. But I don't know if it says anything clearly on this box about obstacle avoidance, and that's probably because it doesn't have it. So that's it. Episode 1 of this little look at the best available travel drones for 2023. I'll just take my camera off of there, push that back down. There's not much else to say about this really. I mean, we'll do a comparison of the three. In the meantime, the next video up will be the DJI Mini 3, the unboxing and first look. And the last video will be comparing all three. Now prices, I probably should have said at the beginning, this one is around about 600 Australian dollars. I think that's around about 400, a little over 400, 420 US dollars. And the Pro, which we're going to the last one we look at, is double that price, and the DJI Mini is somewhere in between. And that's why it's so important really to be able to see them in the flesh before you decide. Well built, this feels very light, a little bit plasticky. This feels like a house brick. See you in the next episode. Take care. These little feet here that are on the DJI Mini 3, they're not on the Pro. I think that's to keep the weight down and have all the obstacle avoidance.